Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And hello viewers, and welcome back to Resident Evil 8, or also known as Resident Evil Village. So, I'm your humble host, Josh24214, and on the previous part, we started playing Resident Evil 8. We managed to make our way to the village and enter basically our first dungeon with Castle Demetresque. And we did mostly halfway through. So we have just retrieved our first mask, and we now need to find the other 3. And yeah, now we have Lady Demetresque is probably out there hunting for us, going full Mr. X or Nemesis, and yeah, she's basically indestructible until we can find a way to permanently end her. And as for right now, we did acquire a key for the Demetresque key, so we can go into the courtyard and continue from there. And we basically explored as much as we could until we can find the rest of the masks and finish up, hopefully for today, finish up the second half while dealing with Lady Demetresque. Oh, speaking of which...
You disgusting outsider!
Nope, not dealing with this. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I have to deal with the lady, and deal with... Oh, I am not suitably prepared. Now I just need to... Okay, this is the door. And talk about bad luck having Lady Demetresque on my ass, and we can't get rid of her.
Try to face me!
She is super fast. We need to ditch her. And yeah, Lady Demetresque is basically very quick. Right now, I think we lost her, and we kinda ran out of buckshot because I was so focused on trying to survive. And we're gonna need some explosives for sections later on in the game, so... We don't really need... Oh. Hopefully she leaves us alone. Oh, she saw me. Even though that she's only with us for a short while. Talking about a bad start, getting seen by Lady Demetresque. Come on. Hopefully, as soon as we get far away from her, she won't probably pursue us, so... And what's this? Castle map Annex. This is the other half of the map to Demetresque Castle. We have the Opera House, Opera Hall, the Library, Hall of Joy, and Ether. Don't know what that is, but we'll have to investigate that. So let's head up. Nice, some more gunpowder. And then we need an iron insignia key, so we're to get into the Hall of Joy. So, what's it? So, another piece of paper. Please be aware that the mistress's lipstick is missing. If anyone finds it, could they please return it to her bathroom? It is custom made and therefore very expensive. Grand chambermaid. Oh, so it's telling us there's some very expensive lipstick. And if we get our hands on it, we can get a good chunk of change. Oh, Begin to change. Another crystal fragment for our troubles. And we're in the opera hall, and this is not an opera hall, this is more like half an opera hall. See you. Trying to give you surprise attacks. And there's another copy of the labyrinth, and in here is the flower, swords, ball. We need this for the ball puzzle, so we can get our hands on some more loot. And it seems that the Madame of the Castle, I think we have lost her. Wow, that's super irresponsible. That was an accident. Okay, a book. What do we have here? One day since treatment, the three girls have stopped moving. They seem almost dead. An insect flew out of the eldest's mouth. It appears to be a common fly. 2 days since treatment. All three bodies are covered in flies. It appears the flies are consuming their flesh. Once I opened a window, some of the flies dropped dead to the floor. It would seem that cold petrifies them, and I quickly closed the window to avoid weakening the insects further. 4 days since treatment. All three bodies have almost been completely consumed by the insects. All that is left is a dark, withering, human-shaped mass of creatures. It is just afternoon, and the insects have started to change color. Those around the face turned pale, and those around the lips has turned deep crimson. 6 days since. The mass of insects have transformed into human bodies again. All three girls awoke, looking at me like newborns. I sense a bond between us, like mother and daughter and her daughters. I have already decided their names: Bella, Daniela, and Cassandra. And these are the three daughters, so that book told us a little bit more about the science of how these three daughter succubuses are able to do the same thing as Marjorie did in Resident Evil 7, which is still a weird coincidence. That makes it that those three seem to have developed a same trait as her. And Marjorie's gift was basically the power of insects. But she was infected with the mold. But like I said, probably just a coincidence. To save money. And let's make sure there's no enemies not gonna jump at us. Got another book. There's some scrap metal. Some gunpowder. And yeah, we got another puzzle. And what's this? Another book about this. Scientific name: none. Size 5 to 6 centimeters. Similar body structures to blowflies, although there are differences to the head. They are carnivorous and vigorous, consumes meat. In order to catch unexpected prey, they gather using pheromones to mimic a human. They are produced when a kadu lay eggs in its host, but the flies themselves are unable to reproduce. They are weak to sudden drops in temperature, especially if the temperature is below 10 Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit. Their metabolism lowers and they go into a dormant cryobiotic state, similar to the cryobiosis of tardigrade or Polydelium vanderplinki? Okay, so more of the science with the daughters. So, let's do a little piano puzzle. Yeah, a little piano puzzle. So we have to find the right key to play this entire section of song. And yeah, it's kind of... It's not that bad once you know what to do, but luckily we don't have to, like, get it on the first try. You can just simply guess. I bet a pianist can easily do this puzzle super good, perfectly. And there you go. It's basically a simple puzzle. We don't have to worry about anything. And what's this? Oh, the iron insignia key. We finally got the iron insignia. Now we can go into the library. And let's see, we did everything here. Let's carefully head up. Let's unlock the door. And enemies are not bothering us. So I think we can quickly head back to the... Oh god, hi lady. Demetresque. No. I'm out. And we got the iron insignia, now we can go through those doors that we can go through before. But right now we have to survive. And besides, we got the iron flower balls, so now we can use that to unlock the labyrinth where the Duke is. Okay, here we are. Just inspect and put the flower sword ball. A ball made of metal decorated with the flowers and swords. Iron insignia, a small worn key, seems to have been used a lot. Demetresque key, a key decorated with a flower and swords motif. And this is one of those ball puzzles that we got. And the first one is always super easy. The other puzzle, there are 4 in total, like the one in the note said. 1 for each member of each house. So yeah, we got basically 4 dungeons worth. And if I just want to try to manipulate the camera to see where I'm going. Mostly, there are holes in this middle section, so this is going to be the stress-inducing one. So if we carefully, and there we go. By doing that, we get the Crimson Skull. Treasure. Crystallized human remains found in the labyrinth in Castle Demetresque. Very valuable. And let's sell it to the Duke.
Oh, yes.
And let's see how much we get. 2,000 for the crystal fragment. And for the Crimson Skull, only 8,000 treasure. So that's not really much.
Aha!
Treasure for us, but we got plenty of...
some new stock.
What new stock do you have in mind? Only like stuff we had before. We still have not found our sniper rifle for the game, so we'll have to wait on getting a sniper rifle crafting recipe. I think it's time we upgraded the Lemmy with the high capacity mag, customizable part for a handgun, greatly increases ammo capacity. And that fully upgrades the Lemmy. And we can't really do much with the other weapons.
This is all an investment. Thank you for your patronage.
Okay, you're welcome. Alright. Now all we have to do is... Okay, now our next course of action is to find those iron insignia doors. Let's get some buckshot, and a bottle. Okay, we have the courtyard. Oh, there's the iron insignia down in the first dungeon. Courtyard. Was there any other place that we missed? We got the Opera House. And and the Hall of Pleasure and Armory. Okay, that Armory sounds good, and it's not too far. We'll head to the Armory section first. And that's where we're gonna go.
Play with me some more.
Oh god! Buzz off. I thought it was good. Oh god, get away from me. Okay, use the Demetresque key. Come on, open the door. There we go. We're safe now. And another crystal fragment up here. I probably won't get all the crystal fragments or whatever. Just to let you guys know. And there's our next mask. The Mask of Pleasure. So let's get out. Oh, fudge. This is triggered, so we are going to need to find a good substitute if we want to get out of here. So let's have a look around. Yeah, we got a pipe bomb, so shortcut that. We don't need the mines right now, we're okay. Oh, what's this?
I was worried my next...
Oh god. Where are you? Oh no, we're trapped. Oh, there's a cracked wall. Here's a cool thing you can do. Use the pipe bomb.
You ruined.
Pipe bomb blows up walls. Cracked walls, and that will give us our cold air to get this our second daughter's encounter.
Bastard!
And we know your goddamn weakness because we killed your first
It's alive!
sister. Just pelt her with the shotgun to the face.
Why? You're done!
Come on, die, bitch. Oh, I see a very interesting item.
You will not get
There we go. Now she's starting to... And that's daughter number 2 dead.
Crazy witch.
Crystal torso. And a second crystal torso for us. For defeating the second daughter of Lady Demetresque. And that's just gonna make Lady Demetresque even a little more angrier that, yeah, we just basically killed two of the same daughters. So we got a lockpick and 2 pipe bombs. The pipe bombs would have given us a good hint about destroying the wall here. And that would have helped us. And what's this? A mounted animal skull. Okay. Why I do this? Skull of an animal mounted on a wooden board. And examine it further. We get a little bolt here. We remove the bolt. Oh, an animal skull. Animal skull removed from its mouth. There is a protrusion on the back. And perfectly coincidence. It's 4. Perfect for us to escape this room, and not really much of an armory. But we got some pipe bombs. That's going to be super helpful if we need to get rid of enemies. Basically a grenade. With that, we get to keep our second mask. And a second of the Demetresque daughters is dead. And it seems I've forgotten something in here. I think I was super thorough. Oh, of course. It's always the drawer. And what's this? A silver ring. And the silver ring is a treasure, but it's missing a component. Oh, lordy. Please don't turn around. So, what we want to do, we want to go back down to the courtyard, back to the upper hall, and open up the door to the library. Or we could, if we need to run, we can run through the kitchen. Maybe we can lose Lady Demetresque. And like I said, I think we did like half of this place already. And probably the rest of the part is just getting through Castle Demetresque. Maybe getting... And maybe we make it to the end of a second lord, maybe? Depending on time. Oh god, she saw me. Run. Double back. Yeah, Lady Demetresque is not the smartest light bulb. Not to thinking about double back. You know what? Let's go down into the cellar again. We got a cool crystal skull out of the deal. And we saw that iron insignia door, so maybe we'll check that out. And maybe we can get some goodies. Oh, God. It's good that these guys are super slow. And we can take care of them with some nice shooting. Yeah. Here we go. Some rusted scraps, some crystal skulls. And now let's head through the iron insignia door that we couldn't get through before. Okay, no. Oh, I think it's because... And we got ourselves another mini puzzle. And it's basically another physics puzzle. But where do we find the flame? And the flame is right over here. And what's this? Looks like a cracked wall. We toss another pipe bomb. And now we can get the fire to the flame. There's a herb. And over here, another crystal fragment for us. Okay, so we need to get fire from over here. So we'll just use the physics. So we need to shoot the gun twice to get the flame, get enough height to get the flame up. And we'll do the same again, but we're going to have to be extremely quick. Because it loses momentum super fast. There we go. And with that, we can finally open this weird looking coffin. And what is our reward for doing this little thing? It's for an Urzine eye. And it is a treasure. So, silver ring. A silver ring with the depression looks like something could fit in it. Valuable combinable for another item. Urzine eye, a blue gemstone that looks like an eye. And it's so we can examine and combine. Could probably combine this to complete the ring. So let's combine it. And we get The Urzine Eye Ring. A silver ring with an Urzine Eye gemstone. And separately, here's a tip. Get the pieces, the individual pieces together to make the treasure. That way you can get a lot more cash for your buck. And we completed everything down here, so we're good. So I don't have to worry. And I do love the little details with the blood being spattered on the gun. That's a little nice. Attention to detail. So with that, now we are good. And I know I missed some lockpicks. We got a lockpick. We can go back there to lockpick the opera hall. It's probably we have to go there back anyway. There's not really many chambers to explore, and yeah, I know that sound anyway. That's Lady Demetresque. We want to go outside. Get back to the opera hall. That's our next plan. Get back to the opera hall. And finish the stuff there. Get some ammo. Still can't figure out why I can't finish this section of collectibles. I swear I checked everywhere. No Lady Demetresque. Waiting for a surprise attack. Now we got this lockpick. Let's lockpick this chest, and most likely it's going to be bullets. I'd be okay if it's a shotgun. No, we get sniper rifle rounds. Even though that we haven't found the sniper rifle yet. So we gotta be close to where we can get a proper sniper rifle. So with the iron insignia, we use the iron insignia key. Unlock that. And we've unlocked it. And now we have access to the library. And here's our third and final bitch to deal with. How do we deal with her? See this hand crank? We use it, and that's going to start the freezing her process. And you know what? I think it's okay to use the grenade. And sad news, it's time limit. There's a goddamn time limit with the crank, so you're gonna have to...
Don't want to stop.
Oh, there we go. So 2 pipe bombs will do the job much faster. Killing Demetresque daughter number 3. And that's the end of the Demetresque sisters. And our third and final crystal torso. So now that the Demetresque daughters have been sent back to hell. And we just even peeved off Lady Demetresque even further when she finds out that we killed basically all the daughters in rapid succession. And she is not going to be quite the happy camper when we find her. And besides, there's only Lady Demetresque left to deal with. And we still have no way of dealing with her. And now this door should be open to us. And over there is our third mask. Now this section could have just easily had like a book. Wow, these windows are goddamn fragile. And let's grab mask number 3, the Mask of Joy. The one prompt. And if you look over here, that's the door back to the main hall. And we'll deal with this door in a minute. We could go back to the Duke. And yeah, I think the only... Yeah, the only collectible I haven't gotten is in the Demetresque chambers. You know what? I'm going to go back to the Demetresque room, get that lipstick, and then come back here. I think this triggers a cutscene between Lady Demetresque. I mean, this cutscene is super rare. I have not managed to get it triggered. Oh.
Cassandra? Cassandra? No! How much blood and sweat do you think it took to raise those daughters? You have incurred an impossible debt.
That was the cutscene I was talking about. So yeah, I can easily miss this cutscene, this conversation, if you killed all the daughters. That will trigger once you go out from the Mask of Joy room. Or another cutscene occurs with one of the daughters still alive, talking to Lady Demetresque, and I think she went in here, but we don't know where she ran off to. Oh, shoot. I don't know if she's... Okay, okay, while we're doing this, I think we should talk about a little bit about the lady herself. The Lady Demetresque is based on two pieces of fiction of classic one part is she is a combined mix of two things, two fictional creatures.
The entire bloodline of House Demetresque is done in by the likes of you.
By a peasant? Yeah, I'm surprised. So, yeah, while we're running from this psycho bitch, yeah, that Lady Demetresque is one part of her in her build is part of her history or lore or whatever you call it. She is based on Dracula. You can pretty much think that Lady Demetresque is based on Count Dracula from Bram Stoker's, and you'd be technically right. Oh lordy. Beep off, come on, leave me alone. Oh lord, I'm trapped.
Don't
okay.
waste my time.
Yeah, and she's basically got her Freddy Krueger thing on, and if we go back to the bathroom, we would have gotten the red lipstick, but we had to trigger Demetresque to chase after us the first time to get our hands on that lipstick of Count Dracula, but actually she is a reference to, I think, a female vampire, not the top of my head right now. She was known to have there were rumors about the woman who bathed herself in the blood of people, having baths of blood. And I think Mask of Pleasure is this one, and Mask of Joy is this one. With that, 3 of the 4 statues have been restored. Now we just need one more, and the way to get to it is actually quite easy. We got to head to that door that we decided to before going after, so going through here and through this weird looking door we enter like a bit of an art gallery, and I guess this is supposed to be Lady Demetresque in her prime before she went crazy. And there's some handgun bullets, and what's this note says? And something about the bells. Let the 5 bells of this chamber ring out. So yeah, we got a little puzzle here. So in order to continue, we need to do what the note says. Ring the 5 bells. And they're carefully hidden. The first 2 are super easy. The third one is right over here, in the clockworks. Pretty clever to hide it. The fourth bell is in the chandelier. Shoot it once and shoot it again to ring the fourth bell. The fifth one is super difficult, but you have to crank up the brightness, and I can see it. It is right out there behind this glass. Shoot the glass, and then shoot the bell. And that's it. That's the bell puzzle. Pretty easy puzzle. With that, a new door is open to us. And we can proceed further. The only thing I'm going to miss is the courtyard, and that's fine. I basically looked everywhere. So all in all, I collected mostly everything in Castle Demetresque so far. I'm not going 100% collectibles, and here's a herb that we can craft into healing bottles. And a ladder heading up to the attic. Okay, so, yeah, there was rumors about this woman who was bathing in the blood of, I can't remember on the top of my head, I think bathed in the blood of people. And this was like around the time of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't think it is Dracula's, not Bram Stoker's novel, but I think this actually happened. And what's this? A treasure map. Key item. Treasure map. A fragment of a Gulby treasure map. Treasure? And this is the kitchen, the dungeon. We've been here. We already got it. This would have gotten us to the Esruin's Eye. There is an heirloom with a fortune in that noble casket, but there's a damn trick to it. Something about lighting the way. And yeah, that would have been your hint to how to light the torches. And yeah, I see you. Surprise attack. And another lockpick. For us. That's great. Okay, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the woman in Bram Stoker, but I do know the other half of Lady Dimitresque. And here's a note here saying, I heard there was something called the Dagger of Death's Flowers somewhere in this castle. It's apparently an antique from the Middle Ages that's coated in the concoction of poisons from across the continent. It's said to have been crafted to kill demons and monsters. It sounds fascinating, but no one knows where it is. Huh. The Dagger of Death's Flowers. That sounds like a weapon that can kill demons. That can kill a demon. Okay, that's... If we can find that, we could take down Lady Demetresque with that knife. If we can find it. But we don't know where it is right now. It would be super helpful to us to kill Lady Demetresque with it. That would stop her indestructibility. And she'll be in trouble if that happens. Okay, and also... Oh, what's this? If we look around, we find the F2 rifle, which is basically our permanent sniper rifle for this game. So yeah, we found an awesome looking sniper rifle for our troubles. And yeah, this sniper rifle is going to be probably staying with us for probably the rest of the game, because we have to find 3. It comes with 3 upgrades, and I think the Duke will probably sell 2 of the upgrades to us, maybe after the castle. And oh god, that's a new enemy type. These freaky gargoyles. Flying versions of those creatures in the basement. And Yeah, and I think I know why they gave us the sniper rifle, so we can get the jump on these goddamn gargoyles. And yeah, I know, because that gargoyle looks like all the others, this will give us a preemptive strike against those frickin' gargoyles. They can go down in one hit, if you hit them in the head. But if you need to get closer, I highly just recommend using the shotgun. Use the shotgun on them, and as soon as we're done here, we'll go and purchase the crafting recipe for sniper rounds from the Duke. Come on. There we go. Die. Okay, give him a little pelt, and we can get a lot of money from these guys. And I swear I have been everywhere when I first played through this section, and I usually always miss something. And guess what? What we found? An elevator back to the main hall that we couldn't access before. So once we're done here, we can take the elevator and straight to the Duke. Oh god. Yeah, these flying bastards are annoying. Just get them down, shoot a couple of rounds with your pistol, and they'll go down like bitches. And I do like the F2 rifle. You can get a good surprise attack on them. And this is basically our most powerful weapon for right now. There are going to be more powerful weapons, but there's not going to be a replacement for the sniper rifle for the rest of the game. So the sniper rifle is here to stay. Just get rid of that frickin' bird with the sniper rifle. He was right there. I took the shot, and it helped. There we go. God, this sniper rifle is awesome to take out these flying assholes when they're on their perch. And down you go. And we're just basically double tapping. And you can get lucky and get a crystal wing. That is worth some money for the Duke. And there's the money that landed, 1,300. I think it's usually around the 1,000 range for every goddamn pigeon that we have to deal with. Another 1,000 and 1,130. And it's $250. Oh, I see you. Gotcha. And I think I'm permanently screwed on getting the item up there. Okay, I think we pretty much done here. We got rid of the gargoyles, and now we can climb our way up, and we got some sniper rifle ammo. Too bad that gargoyle is not going to fall down. And there's the Tower of Rage, and that's where we'll find our last mask. We'll use this grapple point, the zip line. Sadly, we don't get to keep the zip line, but we got the Mask of Rage, the last mask.
Okay. I should be able to get out with these.
And that's the last mask we need to escape the castle. And now we just examine this ladder. It'll bring the ladder down. And now we can finally properly escape Castle Dimitresque with the final mask. And I have been rudely interrupted because we never got to around the second half of Lady Demetresque's design. The second half of Lady Demetresque is actually quite simple, with her size and the way she looks is basically the most the design of Lady Demetresque is basically designed on a yokai demon that is in Japan, a more modern demon. And I can't remember her Japanese name.
Man thing.
Oh,
You
God.
won't live long.
Can you just not let me talk about you?
Play
God
your part.
damn, Lady Demetresque. Know what? I'm out. I got the fourth mask. And we're bugging out. And head into Holy Ground.
Expanded my services. Please, come take a look.
So, yeah, Demetresque is not going to bother us. So, let's make one final check before we put in the mask. Lady Demetresque will leave us alone as soon as we get the final mask in place. And yeah, I'm going to miss something here because I don't know what I'm missing. Laser got the belfry and the mask done.
Let me know if you need something.
Yeah, I'll let you know. And you have to make sure you collected all the treasures. As soon as we leave the castle, there is no going back. So, get everything right now. And also, let us see what we
Shall
get.
I choose something for you?
Okay, before we check your supplies, the Duke's
I've procured
purse.
some new items for you, Mr.
We got
Winter.
2 crystal fragments. That's going to give us 400. 4 crystal skulls, so 900. That's going to raise it to 760. Crystal wing only costs 2,400. The other 2 daughters of Demetresque will give us 5,000 each. The lady's lipstick, a large tube of red lipstick found in Castle Demetresque, and it costs around 6,000. Not much, but the Ursine eye ring that we crafted together with both parts, a silver ring with an Ursine eye gemstone, will cost 12,000. So yeah, if they were separate, the Duke would just sell us less individually, but together we can get 12,000 treasure, raising our combined total to 38,000 treasure.
As always, a trustworthy, fair...
And we got 50,000 treasure for our troubles. So let's check our supplies. We can't really do much. We can purchase the sniper rifle ammo recipe. Learn how to make sniper rifle ammo using the crafting menu.
I see. Anything else?
One sec.
Thank you for your patronage.
Do I need bottles? I need 2 more bottles of health.
If you wish.
So we're gonna purchase a bottle. I'm gonna not use the more broken stuff that will break the game for us. Gunsmithery, we can basically upgrade the rest of our stuff, but right now we're gonna focus on upgrading the F2 rifle. Its power. That will raise it to 700. And as soon as we're done with Castle Demetresque, we won't be using any more of these 2 weapons, because we're going to get better weapons later. So we're going to save some cash and not purchase anything. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, Demetresque's design is basically based on the Japanese yokai demon, on a more modern demon, which is, I can't remember the Japanese name for it, but there's another reference title means the 6-foot or the 8-foot woman. And basically most of her design of that yokai is described wearing a white dress with a straw sun hat on top of her head. And there's a whole story going with it and there's one detail in that demon when the demon sees, like, the demon will feed on children, on kids, And the demon will always have this weird little sound of her laughter being po, po, po. Just her saying po, po, po. And yeah, after lighting the fourth torch, we can finally go through the double-decker doors that's been eluding us to our escape of the castle. And yeah, Lady Demetresque will... Oh god. Yeah, she can follow us. But if you enter here, she will never catch up with us. And that was your point of no return. If you go through those double-decker doors, she will not be able... Oh, you can't go through the double-decker doors. So yeah, we have to make sure we got everything. Once we start this bit, there's no going back. So let's see why we're doing this. Yeah, lady. So the 8-foot woman will say po 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 in front of a child, and as soon as that demon gets a whiff of you, you can never ever come back from Japan ever again, because as long as that creature has your scent, she will always track you down, and then if she catches you, or she catches you, you're eaten. She eats you. And there's a tower. We don't know what the tower means. And that's the story of the 8-foot woman. Yeah, check it out online, or I'm probably gonna leave a card later on showing you a good link to that story. And yeah, even Resident Evil 8 in the art concept will say, yeah, she is mostly based on that particular demon of the 8-foot woman. So, there you go. And now we can finally leave this castle for good. Or not. We seem to have found the Tower of Worship. The Tower of Worship. And there's a coffin here. So, let's crack the shell and see what's in here. And it shares the same casket as the Demetresque house, so let's see what's in here. Oh, that's a fancy knife. Remember that note in the attic saying there was a knife called the Knife of Death's Flowers? This is that knife. We can use the knife against Lady Demetresque because the poisons would be so powerful it could actually finally kill this 8-foot hoe. So let's pick up our knife and find her, confront her, and kill this hoe. Or she finds us.
Everything!
Oh! Here, let's return the favor. Ooh, you don't like that. Oh dear. And there goes the knife. Oh, it is working. Oh god. Oh no. She's mutating. Oh, what the frick? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
I will devour all of you!
Well, lady, you're really ugly now. So you're not gonna get any fan base anymore with that look. And yeah, it's time for the boss fight against Lady Demetresque.
Looks like you're outside. Matches
You see
your
the
inside.
glowing white puck in your light? Shoot her. Sniper rifle is going to be your best friend in this fight. Because that is a good long-range weapon. We got some first aid made, 7 shotgun shells, 15 sniper rifles, some handgun. And before we continue this confrontation, let's craft some more buckshot and some more medicine bottles. And with that, let's arm up for battle and get ready to fight this hoe. Alright. Alright, Lady Demetresque, where are you? And we're going to fight her evil zombie dragon form. I guess that's what's the reference here. She's a dragon, because it's another Bram Stoker reference. And Dracul means, in Romanian, son of the dragon. So how do we take down this bitch? We just have to shoot her with her remaining body of the last bit of Lady Demetresque's mutated form, the giant white go fuck me light. And because Lady Demetresque is always on the move, it's going to be very hard to shoot her. I use buckshot. Run away from the dragon whenever you can. If you can get around her, you can get some good shots on her. When she flies away, get your sniper rifle, aim carefully, and shoot the bitch. Oh, she never did this move. Oh, this is completely 100% new to me. I always managed to get Lady Dimitresque down before that happened, so where has she ran off to? Oh god. Wow, you're super obsessed with eating me. Okay, she's down. She's crit. Gets a good buckshot in. Nope, but you're gonna pay, bitch. Oh, that's some weird glowing. She glows red a little bit. Okay, she's gonna fly off. Just pay attention. Just listen in. Okay, shoot the hag. Once you get enough good shots on, she will crash. She will crash. And stop the animation.
I'm going to be raving in your entrails.
Alright, ho. Bring it. Okay, we used a lot of good shotgun against her. Okay, she's going for another round. Because she did change color. And there's a good achievement. If you can't do this fight in a certain amount of time, you can get an achievement for beating all the bosses, like the main bosses, in record time. Oh, there's a good crit. There's a good shot. Okay, she's gonna do her. Stay still. Whoa, you're super obsessed with blood. And we enter her second phase. As soon as we get enough damage on Lady Demetresque. Not gonna happen, bitch. And this section is basically a chase section. So climb that godforsaken tower. Get to the top. And we're basically screwed. Oh, you want to bet, bitch? I'm gonna blast your goddamn head off. And we're basically in the final section. Just focus on shooting the bitch. Fuck you, you evil mech. Okay, she's glowing red. Die, you evil bitch. There we go. Now we're getting some good hits in. Ooh, nice. And with that, with that shot. Well, go fuck yourself, bitch. This time I send you back straight to hell.
You'll never see your rose again. Succumb to your...
And the internet will forget you in a few years. And with that, Lady Demetresque is finally dead. Oh, go fuck yourself, you evil hag. That's the end of the Lord of Demetresque. Lady Demetresque is finally dead. And strangely, she disintegrates just the same way as the bakers did in the last game. And with that, our reward, the Crystal Demetresque.
You're the one who's cursed.
Yeah, fuck you, you evil fucking bat dragon. And I wasn't never turned on by her. I mean, she's a goddamn vampire. She is only interested in blood, drinking your blood. We got through it within 3 hours. Basically 2 hours. So here's Crystal Demetresque. Demetresque's crystal remains. Elegant, yet horrifying. Very valuable. And also, our prize for defeating her? It's this weird looking thing, and it does have the crest of House Demetresque. This is a weird looking thing. And that's our prize.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
Yeah. Dirty flask. Okay, we don't know what this thing is. And it is a key item. Dirty flask. A glass container with the flower and sword's crest. It's too dirty to see inside. Has a weird... What the hell? It looks like a baby fetus. Same as the drawing that we have been seeing that Capcom had issues of releasing. Eve number 3. So I guess this is part of a series of bottles? And the label and more details is obscured, so we don't really know what this thing is. And yeah, we didn't find Rose in Castle Demetresque, so that was a bust. And let's look around in this cabin. Maybe there might be some... There's a save file. Examine this note. I finished that item that was requested. Please deliver it to my house with the red chimney. Go through the cave to the ruins, then down into the village. So we're heading back to the village. Something about a red chimney. Hopefully that's not important. We in another well for us that we can't use right now. So there's some gunpowder here. So yeah, we have to come back later once we get the well crank that we need. Up. There's some rusted scrap that we can get. And I think we're done with this section, but we won't be able to come back here for quite some time. We need to lower the drawbridge. So in the meantime, we'll just follow the instructions and go through the caves. And let's get out of here and get back to the village as soon as possible. Oh, fish. Yeah, you can get fish in this game. This is going to be super useful to get permanent upgrades from the Duke. The Duke will offer us to make dishes out of meats of the wildlife, and we can get permanent upgrades.
Hear our voice together as one in reverence.
Wait, I know that sound. Is that the old hag from the previous part? Maybe she can help us out a little bit more.
As the As the midnight moon rises on black wings, we await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
Hey, remember me? I almost died up at that castle. Tell me, what is going on around here?
How can a man be almost dead? That's a question for the wise.
Okay.
You know what I mean. And I still haven't found Rose. Where did Mother Miranda take her?
You're too late. Or maybe almost too late.
Enough with the
child
cryptic
will be
nonsense.
sacrificed, life for life.
What?
What kind of sick medieval shit is this? She's just a baby.
The crests of the four bloodlines may open the path you seek.
Will you please stop talking in riddles? I just want to find my daughter.
It's only a riddle if you don't know the answer.
Still not getting the
second.
full picture.
That looks familiar.
Yeah.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, so, yeah, the crazy old witch ain't giving us the full story. And yeah, Ethan has seen this before. If you don't see it, then I'll give you a sec to recognize it. Yeah, you don't see what's in between this weird-looking rock and the outer walls of the Four Lords? That insignia we have seen before. We saw it in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Remake. This symbol here is a goddamn huge reference to the Umbrella Company, the ones who started the whole G-virus from the viruses from Resident Evil 2 and 3. And it seems that that symbol came from this village. This is a weird coincidence. And yeah, it gives us more that the swords and flowers, that represents House Dimitresque. And these are just showing the symbols of each of the houses that we're going to be having to deal with. The sun and the moon represents Benedvesto. And the mermaid represents House Monroe. And finally, the fourth and final lord is House Heisenberg with the horse and horseshoe. And we have seen a Heisenberg. And Heisenberg is the guy who looks like Van Helsing, and he was doing the Magneto shit when we first encountered him. And it seems like the old lady did give us something to help us out. This winged key. Winged key. A key decorated with a bird, its wings unfurled. And yeah, we have to use that key to escape through these double-decker doors. And with it, we can finally open this door and escape through the caves. Let's get a move on. So yeah, we got a lot of weird questions going on. And why is Umbrella connected to this particular village?
What's this?
Oh. Yeah, I did get a bird. For 240. We don't know how to open this. The pattern looks really familiar, and that's the Umbrella logo. And over there, that looks like a factory, or something like that. But we won't get into that right now. So, for our next objective, we have to return to the village. And hopefully we can get more answers, and we can play around with the sniper rifle just a little more. And if you can perfectly use the sniper rifle, it'll make those Lycans our bitch by hitting them with good headshots. So let's line up the shot and get an awesome headshot. And yeah, this is our most powerful weapon right now. And if you power up the sniper rifle carefully and get a good hit on the Lycans, we can get a one hit per kill by blowing up their heads. And oh god. And there we go. We didn't really need that much health bottles to deal with Lady Demetresque. And I definitely saw another Lycan down here, so we'll just have to get the jump on the other one. We got some gunpowder. Oh, there you are. And these guys go down in 2 shots. And I see some money. And over here, there is a crank that we need to get before we can do that. And once we get that, we'll get access to a boat. But we need to do a few more things before we can get that crank. And let us explore this weird site. And oh god, werewolf. Who's blocking? Okay. Oh yeah, I got the sniper rifle. So yeah, sniper rifle, super useful at the moment. But we're gonna need some more buckshot. And we're gonna save some money for future upgrades, and even these villagers got massacred by the werewolves. So I guess all the villagers are practically dead at this point. There's a locked box here, but we're gonna need to do something first to get our hands on a key. Once we get the key, we'll come back right here and get our reward. And we got a double-decker doors that don't need a lock. And we're back at the village. And look over there, the Duke. And there's the Duke right over there. So let's go and have a word with him and see if he can help us out a little bit more. Or clarification.
There you are. I had a feeling you would pop up here.
It was all worthless.
Is that so? I assume you've picked up something of value.
Not sure if it's of value, but...
Yeah, we got this.
Why, you have your daughter right in your own hand.
Wait, what?
What are you saying?
Take a closer look.
Oh god, what did those 4 did? Oh god. What the... Head? Oh god, Rosemary W's head. Oh my god.
To contain her head.
Oh my god, those bastards.
What?
Roses.
Don't say another word.
Yeah, I don't think talking is not gonna help him.
This is impossible. This just can't be. Your daughter's essence is still intact. Her powers are truly unique.
What?
Who could even do this? She can be saved, you know.
Saved? From this? Are you insane?
There's a house with a red chimney on the western side of the village.
Okay.
We'll seek out the man who lives there. Then we can continue our conversation.
Quit holding out and get to the damn point.
You don't have to trust my words. But do you have any better options?
He's got a good point. He has been helpful so far.
Your choice. The customer is always right. After all.
You'll pay if I find out this is a lie. Fucking Joker.
So yeah, find the house with the red chimney. So we got a lot more summary. Now we know what this flask really is. The head flask. A glass container with the flower and swords crest. It has a label with Rose's name and the word head. So yeah. All that work just to stop Lady Demetresque. The Duke did say he will help us, and he certainly came through, but we didn't expect this dark imagery that that Rose has basically been hacked into pieces and stuffed into jars. And this is giving me a more the Mummy kind of reference.
You wish to make a purchase?
That in the Egyptian times.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
And you can sell the crystal Demetresque to the Duke, and he'll give you 25,000 for the crystal remains of Demetresque. So let's trade for the money.
Oh, Lady Dimitresque. Beautiful even in death. That waistline, yes.
Oh god, stop giving internet shit.
Please let me know if you'd like to strengthen your weapons.
Okay, so we haven't had the permanent
This
upgrades
is already
yet.
Investment, Ethan.
Okay, so new stuff. We can buy an upgrade, a storage extra baggage upgrade for our storage. We got the recipe for pipe bombs, a bottle of health, some bullets, shotgun shells, and 2 of the 3 gun upgrade parts. The high magnification scope for the F2 rifle, and the F2 rifle check rest. And we will purchase these two right away.
I can see why you'd be
Customizable
interested
part
in
for a
that.
sniper rifle reduces weapon sway while aiming, and this is going to help us improve aim. It will take that. And our second upgrade, the F2 rifle high magnification scope. Customizable part for a sniper rifle increases the scope's range.
Looking forward to testing.
And yeah, we got
Get out.
better upgrades. Now, 2 out of the 3 gun upgrades that we need. If we can't buy the extra baggage, we need 30,000. We'll probably also grab the pipe bomb recipe. That's going to help us out. And yeah, once we defeat Lady Demetresque, we will be able to access the next tier of weapon upgrades. And I'm not going to be holding on to these weapons for a little longer. We'll be getting better weapons later. And you know what? I'll come back as soon as we got plenty of ammo at the moment. We don't have ammo for the shotgun, but we can craft at least 3. And yeah, for the mine, we can use rusted scrap and metal scrap to make 1 mine, pipe bomb, gunpowder, and metal scrap. Sniper rifle ammo, we need 2 gunpowder, 1 rusted scrap, and 1 chem fluid. And let's go and find that house that the Duke mentioned. And hopefully we can get some more information on how we can save Rose from this torture. If the Duke says that it is reversible, we have to take that chance. And a new passageway is now open to us. Once we beat Lady Demetresque. Oh, and seems things have gotten a little nasty while we were gone. And we found more dead villagers. And we can go through the gate here again. If we do that, the drawbridge to Lady Demetresque's castle is locked off. So if you hadn't gotten everything, yeah, you're kind of boned. And more fish for us to hunt, and getting fish, more meat for the recipes. And now let's make our way. Oh god, we got lichens. Yeah, I see a white wolf. And yeah, those two upgrades really help us out, improve the aim of the sniper rifle. And boom, we got a good headshot. 2 awesome headshots. And what's this? Bluebird. And yeah, we got the bluebird. Juicy game. Okay, and that's another crafting recipe. We would have been told if we done this, but I got it done because I had played through this already. And yeah, now we have to continue going through that way, and I think we have to head back to where we saw that we did see an iron door that we couldn't open, 2 doors that we couldn't open. That still remains locked until then. And we got a lockpick, so let's use the lockpick on this. And some shotgun shells. Nice. Always nice to have some shotgun shells. Nothing in here. Whoa! What the hell? Wooden animal body. Okay, that's another treasure, but we need the other half to get more bang for our buck. And another toilet. And we can get some rusted scrap. And another shortcut back. We had to go through the house in order to continue. And we will be going back to places that we already went to as soon as we're done here. And we can't really do much, but there's a exit through here. If we had gone through the other side, there's nothing really much, probably showing us that, yeah, you have to go through the other side in order to get through. And surprise attack. And a nice crit. And we got some nice metal scrap out of it. Guess we have to come back here later. And we know where we are. And this chalk drawing makes a whole lot of sense now. Why they were worrying about this. They probably were worrying that we would have figured out that Rose has been chopped to bits and put into jars. That's basically what the drawing is more implying now. And it's becoming crystal clear that these people are crazy, and they'll do anything for Mother Miranda. And remember this locked door that we can go through? Now we can enter through here. And this tractor was not here the last time, but could probably move this somehow, but we are going to need the car jack handle in order to get our hands on that. So we don't know where it is right now. So for right now, we better have a little look around. It's locked from the other side. We need to get back in there. And we need a lockpick. We don't have a lockpick right now, so we're stuck. Handgun ammo. Some weird numbers on the walls. Oh, what's this? What the hell is this? Looks like a stitched together person. Look out the window. What the hell? Oh, great, there's a locked combination, so that lock could be anywhere. Oh, look out the window. 07. Oh, God! Okay, that's a cheap tactic, Capcom, with a jump scare. I wonder who left this photograph and helped us out here. 070408. So 07. Oh 04 08. Yeah, just try to match it up as best you can. Once we put this in, we get a new weapon, M1911, and there's the car jack handle that we need. So we got the M1911, basically our second level gun, and we got the jack handle. We need the jack handle to continue. And so, yeah, we can easily sell this gun to the Duke. And let us shortcut the M1911 to our old gun. And yeah, it does have a decrease in ammo capacity as the Lemmy, but it is a little more powerful, and the stats for it. Power is at 160, while our second leveled gun is at 170, but it would have been at level... This is level 2 power, while we have a level 1 power, closely similar to where we were, so we can upgrade this gun and get a much better gun. And I see you, asshole. And surprise attack. Yeah, whoever said these goddamn werewolves is pretty jerkish. There we go. Metal scrap, crystal skull, gunpowder. And a second crystal skull for us. Nice. And now we use the car jack, the jack handle, and let's lift this tractor out. And we can continue further. And we're gonna make some pipe bombs. Oh, they're giving us a lot of materials to make these. And I am getting low on life bottles. And let's make a dedicated button to... I think we're out of sniper rifle ammo, so we're gonna probably use these pipe bombs. Oh, Jesus. We're probably gonna use these pipe bombs as makeshift grenades. Okay, and now I was getting a little worried that they blocked us off. Some money, and this is where we came from. Originally. But we need a lockpick, and we haven't found a new lockpick yet. Oh, a pig! And this is going to give us meat. We need meat for the recipes for the Duke. And we want those awesome upgrades. I only have one buckshot round. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we're dealing with werewolves. Yeah, using the grenades is a good idea to get rid of multiple lichens, and we're gonna need some more health bottles soon. And we still have... Oh god, I see you. Alright, let's set you off. Okay, grenade. Oh, these guys can take a lot of punishment. Can we make... Yep. 2 life bottles, some mines. And yeah, these pipe bombs are going to be super helpful. Looks like they made a new path. But this is locked from the other side, of course. And we're looking for the house with the red chimney, but we haven't seen a house with a red chimney yet. And yeah, we got a new enemy type of lichen. These armored dudes. So how do you deal with them? Chuck a pipe bomb, and that's going to help us get rid of the armor. But they have... These guys are a little bit tougher to deal with those metal claws. And if you use the pipe bomb, it's going to make their armor turn into shit. Oh god, these fucking lichens. Tough. There we go. Perfect crystal skull. And yeah, luckily they'll become more and more frequent later on. And we did not manage to explore this section last time when we first arrived at the village. And we got a lockpick. That's good for us. Some money. And let's see what's in here. We couldn't go in here last time. Oh god, bright red. Come out. And a nice good crit. Crystal skull. Okay, some handgun ammo. Melina's body. So we're gonna need the other half. Some gunpowder. Nothing really much. And this is the guy's house. Sadly, his door is locked. To whom it may concern, due to the Lutheros' long absence, I'm keeping hold of his house key. Please find me if you need it. Regards, Joseph Simon, Beventio's gardener. And Beventio is one of the 4 lords, so we'll have to find the key owner. We'll have to find the gardener in another lord's territory in the meantime. And we can't do nothing here. And we found that door that we couldn't use before, the iron insignia key. And we found this door at the beginning of the game, where we first arrived. Use the iron insignia key. And now we have access to this one now. But not everything in the village, sadly. Some more money. And if we go around the corner, we find the well wheel. And this is going to open up those wells that we couldn't do before. So that's awesome for us. So if we saw those wells from earlier that we can interact with, we can now interact with the wells. We need the well wheel to open up these wells and get some good items. Usually crafting materials, lockpicks. I think there's like certain amount of wells and they'll contain some good goodies for us if you take the time to look around and get all the stuff in the wells. Like, there's one for in here. I don't remember what we get for this particular well. And we get another lockpick. And we just automatically assume we remove the well wheel to get the stuff that we need. Let's use our newly acquired lockpick to probably get some nice handgun ammo. Oh, sniper rifle. Ammo. And permanent reminder saying, yeah, you've done this. Oh, we haven't gone through that house. I wonder why. I think I'm 100% sure I was... Ah, birdcage. Gives us some shotgun shells. Nice. And this would have helped us out against that armored lichen. And there are no more wells. And now we just have to go back to where we were with that ladder, passing through the iron insignia door. And we still have not found what the Duke wanted us to find. A house with a red chimney. So let's climb up and try to find this goddamn house that we are looking for. And there it is. A house with a red chimney. That's where we need to go. And we're not that super far. There's some metal scrap. And there is some poultry here that we can farm. Farm crafting meats for the Duke. Poultry. And after when you exterminate the entire area of food, and there's a large crystal in this bathroom, that's going to sell us some money. And let's exterminate all the poultry that we can get and crafting, and the crafting materials that would be super helpful. Seems like oh, there you are. There we go. Let's break the lock. And unlock this. Now we can return here whenever we want. If we missed something. And I think we got pretty much everything in here. So let's head inside and let's see. Oh great, it's locked from the other side. I think there's a ladder nearby. And in order to get inside, we need to climb up this godforsaken ladder and over here and go down into this hole in the place. And yeah, and I hear a lichen. And we get a herb. So the owner of this house is pretty much dead. And there's this weird jewelry box and a note. So let's read the note first. February 1st. Sacrifice 2 goats to Mother Miranda. February 3rd. Offered will to Mother Miranda. She instructed I find her a list of drugs and tools in the next few days. What for, I wonder? February 8th. No message from Mother Miranda, yet the livestock won't stop their ruckus. February 9th. I was instructed to take the items to the cave church at sunrise, but what I saw was frightful. Number 5. The 4 great lords were there, and Mother Miranda was holding a child, and that's Rose. She whispered something and touched the child. I can't explain it well, but the child turned into a white crystal. Then I couldn't help but sneak up, and I asked her why she did such a thing. Mother Miranda just smiled at me. This is the chosen child. She will return to her original form no matter what befalls her. Then she gave each lord a part of the crystal in a flask, and they left. I forgot to bow to Mother Miranda before I fled. I was still shaking. What did she do? What is that child? So that's Rose. So now we got a little more information. So now we know that each of the lords has a piece of Mother Miranda, of Rose. So doing the counting, there are 4 lords, so most likely there are 4 pieces of Rose that we have to collect. And in this jewelry box we find the winged key is just a single piece. 3 more parts are needed to make it whole. So it's telling us we need to find more pieces. And this is our second key. Combined with the winged key, we get the 4 winged keys. So now,
better see the Duke again.
So with that information, we now know we can now open doors with 4 wings. And that's going to help us a lot. And we can do some quick picking up stuff before we continue onward. But right now, we just have to go and see the Duke again. Maybe he can clarify us a little more on what we need to do to somehow restore Rose. And we got the wooden head of the goat. And with that is the second part of the wooden animal. Head, part of a wooden toy, wooden animal body. So let's combine these. I think I can complete the wooden goat now. Wooden goat, a wooden figure of a goat. It looks like it was used in rituals. And Maralenda, part of a doll that was based on a local legend. And we only got the body, not the head. So with that, we can't really do much. So we don't really know what we need to do now. So let's go and head back and see the Duke. He will probably give us more information.
How was it? Did you learn anything?
Not much.
I found these feathers. Now tell me how to fix this like you said you would.
Settle down. First, you must use that key and collect all of your little roses flasks.
Okay.
Where are the rest of them?
There are 4 in total. You have the 1, and the other lords have the rest.
Okay, I was right about that. And yeah, we have seen the lords already.
Mother Miranda is the cold, calculating ruler of this village. 4 lords serve under her. The first you've already met, the Lady Demetresque.
Yeah, the late one.
The second lives deep in a valley of mist, the doll maker, Donna Beneviento.
Donna. That's the chick with the
None of
puppet.
her playmates have ever come back from that dank old estate.
Okay, so that's her lair.
The third is Moreau, a being of twisted flesh.
Yeah, we
that
saw
lives in
him.
a reservoir past the windmills. It is said that he is not the only
Okay, there's
monster that
a
lives in
baby,
those
a fetus in the feathers, so we can't go that way yet.
The 4th and most dangerous is Heisenberg.
Yep,
Works in
we
the
saw
factory
him.
on the village outskirts.
And
the
we have
project.
seen the factory.
Let's just say parts of the human imagination are better left alone.
So, Eldritch Horror, most likely. Oh. Thank you, Duke.
If you truly wish to save your daughter, you must first gather the 4 flasks.
Yeah?
I'll do you a personal favor. I've marked the Lord's locations on your map. Some treasures still lurk in this village. I'm sure each one will prove of great use to you.
Why are you doing all this?
Yeah.
Why, it's all part of our first-class customer service. Please do come again soon.
Oh. Now we have our objective. Now we have to find the other 3 flasks from each of the other lords. So that means going into their lairs and confronting each of the 3 other lords. So we have Donna, Moreau, and Heisenberg left that we have to dispatch. And right now, according to those doors, now if we come here, we can clearly see that each of the houses are adorned on top of these doors, right? So right now we have the 4-winged key, so that means we can now go into Donna's territory and confront her and dispatch her. While Monroe's door is right over here. That's the mutated fishman, but we're missing a component, and we don't have the baby fetus in that door. So we can't face Monroe. Finally, there's Heisenberg. We did see a door of Heisenberg, and it required 6 wings and the baby fetus, so we can't confront Lord Heisenberg yet. And according to the Duke, that Heisenberg is the most powerful among the 4 lords. Supposedly, so yeah, Heisenberg is probably going to be the hardest to deal with. So now, at least we have a plan. We know what to do. Confront the other lords, kill them, and get the flasks back. And also, the Duke has also unlocked where we can find these treasures. And we need to... And I think we need to do certain actions before we can go through those doors. There's one at the Louisa house where the survivors were before getting killed. The Maestreso collection is the one that with the violin door that we can't use, but we need to find the gardener. The water wheel weapon is where the insignia was when we had to enter the Maiden of War area the first time. And the only way back is to go through Monroe's door. And we will just have to go and face Donna first, then Monroe, and then Heisenberg. So we're not fixed. We're kind of stuck on this forced path in order to face the other lords. And I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to defeat Donna now. There's something you should know about Donna. It's mostly a puzzle-oriented dungeon, like the other dungeons. And when we talk about the certain dungeons, we will get to it, and there's a necklace with 2 holes. And we're not going to sell it right away. And there's an iron insignia door right over here in this graveyard. You've unlocked it. And if we go in here, we can get more poultry for the Duke, and he can make permanent upgrades to our overall health and stability and blah blah blah. Is that all the chickens? Yeah, we got all the chickens. Nothing that we can really do here, just get some poultry now. There's this door, but we can't go through it until most likely later. So I just did a little sequence break. And if we go to Liza's house, we're going to be being assaulted by goddamn gargoyles. But we can handle the gargoyles. Gonna be a giant pain in the ass. Come on. Get over here, asshole. And there's 4 of these fuckers. Crystal wing, some money, and now we have to go and find these goddamn corpses. Another crystal wing, and another crystal wing. And after, as soon as we're done with these 4 fucking gargoyles, once we come back to the house, yeah, the house is basically burnt to the ground. But she did leave some, there are some bits left behind, with explosive rounds. Okay. So we're gonna get a grenade launcher later, and we get Louisa's necklace. We can't really do much. It is technically a key item. We need to do is doing some examination. Get the necklace stone. Louisa's necklace with a jewel removed revealed a key inside. And we get Louisa's key for all our troubles. And assumingly we threw away the necklace. So necklace stone, precious stone that fell off from Louisa's necklace. And the necklace with 2 holes, we need 2 other components. With an ordained necklace made of pure gold, something could fit in the depressions. So that's one of the treasures down. And what's this? Magnum ammo? We don't have a Magnum yet. You're just teasing. This is... coming back here, this is mostly teasing future weapons that we're going to get with the grenade launcher and the Magnum. And those 2 are really powerful. But we need the grenade launcher and also the Magnum. Well, Doi. Because of Doi, of course we need to. Can't really do much. And yeah, that key is when we went through the ritual site. So if you head back to the ritual site, we can now open that chest that we couldn't open before. And with that, we're mostly done with the village portion right now, until once we defeat Donna. And Donna is the second lord of the castle. And a reminder, Donna is the one who has that creepy, very alive hand puppet, evil puppet, who is basically a reference to Chucky, the evil killer doll. And oh boy, that I do not want to. I really hate creepy dolls.
As you wish. Ah, yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
And once we come back, we got the Duke's kitchen on lock. You kill it, we cook it. And gather all ingredients to complete recipes to get rewards, obtain ingredients from beasts, birds, and fish. So right now we have only a certain handful, but we need to do some requirements first. Right off the bat, we got what the recipes we got is herb fish, bird and beast polef, 3 flavored mitrini, Oh, this sounds very French. Torche de pleu, Cotrebe de ploc, Samuel de pesti. And yeah, if you did some of these in advance, but here's a tip. Put all this, let's see, we need herb fish, flaky yet succulent baked herb and breaded fish. Enjoy this hearty meal to feel even more healthy. And for this one, we need 3 fish and 2 poultry, and for our reward is health slightly increased permanently. The second, if we can get 4 poultry and 1 meat, we can get a damage taken when guarding decreases permanently. The third one is another health upgrade. We need 4 fish, 2 poultry, and 3 meat. The fourth one requires 4 poultry, 1 meat, 3 meat, 1 juicy game, and this will give us a big health boost. The fifth one is 1 fish, 5 meat, and 1 quality meat to get damage taken when guarding greatly decreases permanently. And finally, we need 6 fish and 1 finest fish to get movement speed increased permanently. So right now, we'll get the fish and the poultry, and we get herb fish, and we'll get a slight health increase.
Here it is. Please.
And bon appetit herbed fish. And we easily scoff it down. And health has slightly increased permanently. So this is basically a steroids upgrade from Resident Evil 7.
This winter-bound frontier.
Next, we can easily get the bird and beast palef. I'm sorry if I'm saying... I don't think we can get it. No, for right now, we can't really get any other good upgrades. So we can... And here's another awesome thing you can do. You can...
Thank you.
We can save a lot of inventory space by putting all the ingredients that we do have. And this is going to make our inventory a little bit better. And yeah, that's all the meat that we can get.
Pay me no mind.
And let's see if he's got any newer upgrades. So yeah. Nope. Nothing new, but he does sell sniper rifle rounds. We got 30,000 right now, and we got some stuff to get. So for the large crystal, we get 3,000 treasure. Crystal skull 900. A perfect crystal skull. Those are the armored lichens. We would get 10,000, so that's a big boost. Crystal wings for those fucking gargoyles. So 3 of these. Necklace with 2 holes. We are not going to sell it because we're going to look for the other 2 pieces that we need. And the doll's body, not going to sell. Necklace stone, that's 8,000. Wooden goat, if complete, will give us 15,000. And that's all we're going to get. And raising our combined total to 76,240.
I'm skilled at all sorts of
weapons
and will do them for a small
fee. And you know what? I think I'm going to sell the Lemmy right now, and that will give us a big chunk of change of 20,000 as well. You can sell your guns, but it'll make much... I'm selling it because inventory would be a little too cluttered. So let's power up the handgun. Our new M1911. Its power to 170 is basically a little more powerful than what we had before. The M1897, we're gonna not upgrade it anymore because when we're done with Donna, we are going to get a shotgun upgrade. So we'll sell the shotgun once we're done here with Donna. So
goods is more important than anything.
so for the rest, I think I'm going to purchase the second inventory upgrade.
Ah, so you noticed that.
And let's... Oh, you can get your gun back, your crappy guns, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sell the old guns once the new guns show up. And let's purchase our shotgun shells, our bullets, and a health bottle, and sniper rifle round. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to buy a pipe bomb as well. And that's going to reduce our number cash to 39,000.
Used to be alive. Good day then.
Okay. But we're going to keep the stuff that we found with the magnum ammo and the grenade launcher, the explosive rounds, until when we find the grenade launcher and the magnum. And that's not going to be for a while. So, let's go and head out and find Donna. Let's go and track down Donna and her creepy Angie doll. So let's open up the path. And, oh, I just remembered that we have to go back to the ruins because we do have that key. And now we can quickly grab what was in the treasure box with Liza's key. And with that, we get the Caesar's Goblet, another item for us to sell to the Duke, to get some nice nifty gun upgrades. And that's what we're going to do right now.
Well then, feel free to peruse.
Caesar's Goblet, an antique goblet that was treasured by Caesar, one of the 4 founders. And the Duke will give us 19,000 for it.
Ah!
Raising our cash to 58,000.
Anything else of value?
Alright, let's go and find Donna and kick her ass and get the next rose flask. And yeah, Donna's territory is going to be mostly a mist for a while, but oh god, I missed a good chance to get some good cash. And I see you. And a lot of creepy, dull imagery. You know, this is Donna's territory. When it's just filled to the brim with hanging dolls. Hanging dolls representing of suicides and hangings. So yeah, this place is gonna get super creepy, super fast. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get through Donna's super quick, because I know what in store for us, but because I have played it through, so I know what to do.
Ethan.
Okay, what the hell? Mia?
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
I have no idea. Because this is getting a little weird. And yeah, we're mostly stuck on rails for a bit.
This feels different.
What?
You have to fix her.
Yeah, this is getting into some creepy imagery.
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
This can't be real.
Well, it looks real to me, but you may never know with this place. Oh, God, what the hell? And what's with the deal with these freaky flowers? Something Benevento, 1987 to 1996. Oh. She was only 11 when she died. Freed from the binds of flesh, she now walks the valley of death. Okay, that is super creepy.
Am I losing it?
I I don't know what's going on in this world anymore. What's this plaque? Give up your memories. And there's a mail slot here. And it does say to give up our memories, so we have to give the family photo to this mailbox. A picture of Maya and Rose.
What's going on?
Okay, so now we can access more. And an elevator, great. Alright, time to head up. And on our way to Donna. And kill her and the doll and get our hands on that flask. Oh god, what now? Come with me, Ethan. Oh god, there's some shining crap now. Oh, what's next? Those two in the hallway saying, "Come play with us, Ethan. Come play with us forever and ever and ever." Oh god, I made that sound really stupid. And yeah, the original Shining film is really good, so yeah, don't watch the TV miniseries. It sucks. Watch the classic of The Shining. I don't think I haven't seen, like, room 1918? The hotel room? Based on? And there it is. Donna's house. And it looks, I gotta say, the house looks pretty. House Benevento. And the house looks pretty. It's not what I pictured evil. And the flowers are pretty. So I guess if you can manage to sell the house, it's not a bad fixer-upper. Honestly, it's not screaming hellish evil. And also, this house is not that bad. I think it looks manageably salvageable to sell on the open market. Donna, you got a nice house. I will admit that the house is super pretty. Oh, great, a locked door. And if you guys want to say on the subject on the house, I think the house here is quite pretty for an evil doll maker. I've pictured that this place would be, evil. And there's an ugly so that's probably Donna and the doll. And Donna looks pretty normal. Nothing wrong with her. But we're dealing with an evil infestation. So yeah, this place is evil. But overall, the house is super pretty. We can, as soon as we get rid of the infestation, the evil of this village, and purge it clean, we can get the realtors to sell this house for a good, honest buck. I will have to admit, Donna's house is looking very pretty, and not what I imagined being evil. The only super creepy thing is that fucking doll. And what's this? Hey, that looks like the one on the grave. More of that weird looking flower. It looks like a harmless little flower. There's nothing bad about it. It's just a flower. It can't really hurt us. Oh god, what new? And the walls are starting to look bad. But it's still salvageable, and oh god, of course. And the door on the other side is locked. And we have a goddamn elevator. Oh god. So what kind of creepy shit are we gonna see down here? Oh, hopefully there's no, like, super eldritch horror abominations of mad science. But we're dealing with an evil doll maker, so most likely that probably an evil army of dolls born from the fiery pits of hell. But also, this house is still very nice. A fuse box here, a breaker box, but we need a key. You know, this place is... I'm sorry, I'm just so focused on the house, because down here it doesn't look really that evil. I think it's just super pretty, and if you manage to purge the evil out of the house, this house would look very good for sale. And what the frick is that? That is a weird portrait of a pregnant woman. And oh god, I see that fucking evil doll. Oh god, and there's the flask that we're looking for. Our second flask. But I know that doll is alive. Because we have seen that doll, and that is the other half of Donna, so I guess as soon as we try to pick it up, that fucking evil doll is gonna spring to life and try to rip us a new asshole. And a perfectly placed safe station. Alright, you know what? And what's under the shade? Oh god, if it's a dead body, I'm not gonna like it. Alright. Let's pick up the flask and hopefully try to escape this godforsaken house. And of course...
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
Oh, for God's sake, now, I was joking about the Shining reference.
Wait, where's my gun?
What? That fucking doll stole all my guns. Motherfucker. She stole everything. Oh, God, now we're stuck in this house with an evil fucking doll defenseless. And what the fuck is this shit? Is that a giant mannequin? Oh, that's Mia.
A doll of Mia?
Okay, this is getting super fucking creepy. So, I don't think I can do the entire of Donna's in 20 minutes. So, you know what? I think this is a good place to stop here. I'm gonna save. And sorry to say that we're not gonna do the entire Donna house until maybe the next stream. So I've been a good host to you all. This is Josh24214 saying, have a good night, and next time on Resident Evil 8, or Resident Evil Village, we tackle the House of Donna, and finally purge this evil out of this cursed house. So until then, I will see you all next time. I've been your good host, Josh24214, and I'll see you next time. So bye for now. And I hope you all have a good night.